so pretty.
She wants mums. About 10:30 in the morning, doing computer work all morning. Now we're running around the hardware store to get parts for the spray bar. Smells mums. $20 for mum. Are there annuals?
Yeah.
So we are running around a couple places. Man, not having a beard makes me look all weird. What do you think?
Yeah, you look way younger. I don't like it.
I had enough of it. It got old. It's always in my mouth. Too long. Started getting all itchy. Shaved my head as well. I think it's way better. I look weird with a cowboy hat, no beard. A little bit.
A little bit. It grows back fast.
So we just walked into Tractor Supply, and now I think we're gonna go over to Lowe's to go see what we can find in Lowe's. Then Leonard's, then Atwood's. See if we can get all the parts we need. Then we'll go make this spray bar. Oh my! My hat right here. Gotta fix that. But this is the dirty hat, and it's all beat up. And I use it to keep the sun off of me because I'm Chumash Indian, and we tend to get cancer real easy. So I like to try and keep the sun off me as best as possible, if I can help it. She has a hat, but she never wears it. Because she's not very country, apparently. And I'm from California, so I ain't very country either. I don't like being sunburned. I'm in the sun, 12 hours every single day? And I wear a cowboy hat, and people say all the time, "Oh, where's your horse?" And I'm like, "Oh, so what baseball team do you play on?" They're like, "What are you talking about?" I'm like, "You're wearing a baseball hat, so what team do you play on?" Because apparently only baseball players can wear a baseball hat. Same with cowboys can only wear cowboy hats. If I was wearing a sombrero, they'd probably ask me something stupid about it, but I almost wore my Amish hat. I have an Amish hat I got from Pennsylvania. But today should be pretty uneventful.
Yeah.
I might go fishing at the end of the day, but I think it's going to take me hours to figure out how to make this spray bar. So the pressure washer's got a 500-gallon tank on it. We want to put a PVC pipe across the back of it or something to wet roads with, and then also use it for dust mitigation when we do demos and whatnot. So we need to create a gravity-fed, I call them drip bars, but I don't know, whatever you want to call them. It's a PVC pipe with holes drilled in it, and then it'll spread water out on the ground real evenly, and we can keep the dust down. So I'm trying to create it today, but I think we need to use 3-inch lines. I think we're gonna have to modify the hole in the tank, and then I'll use 3-inch fittings, which is extremely expensive, down, and then also nick it down to 3/4 fitting to make sure that the pressure washer still functions. So there's gonna be a little bit to all that, but we'll see how it goes. Well, just left the hardware store after going to 6 of them. They don't have any of the parts that I need. They don't have 3-inch anything, and so we're going a different direction with it. We're doing 2-inch. We're probably gonna have to put a pump on it to pump out enough volume of water to be able to actually wet a road down. So Ashley's holding on to it's just a 10-foot stick of 2-inch. Nothing that's too big of a deal. And we were headed out to the farm to put all this together. Should be pretty quick. I know exactly how it's going to be laid out, so it'll just be a matter of slapping it all together, and then we'll be done. Well, got the trailer done. So I replaced all the white fittings. Swap this out. Instead of being reduced down to 1/2 inch, it's 2 inch. It comes back to the spray bar, and the spray bar will wet the road. Then I put an isolation valve in it, and then that goes to the pressure washer, and then I extended this hose out so you can, like, fill a bucket or something with it, and then slathered everything in pipe dope, which will just have to be washed off. But it's currently filling. I don't think this is going to work at all, if I'm honest, but I don't know. We'll see. By the time we drill some holes in that, I don't think it's going to really flow all that much. But got to remain optimistic and see how it goes first, then pass judgment. So see how it does in gravity. If not, then there's a pump right there. We can throw the pump on it and see if it'll squirt out instead of just gravity feed out. But little by little, it's filling up. But that took, geez, between the hardware store and running and grabbing everything, that took 5 hours to do all this. It's ridiculous. It took 10 minutes to set it all in, and we have to go back to the store to get a fitting that I couldn't break loose. And the store is 45 minutes away, so I burned another 1.5 hours just doing that. So about ready to head out, and then the boss will shut that float. Well, the tank's got a float on it, so he'll come and shut the water off, but once the water hits the top, the float will shut the valve and it won't, spill water all over the ground. But yeah, that's that. All right, swapped batteries out. Last battery, only got 3 of them. We're screaming back over to Walmart. Let's see how Ashley's coming along. And we're gonna hover over Walmart for a few minutes. Turn it into a bit of a time lapse. Well, I'm gonna do this for a few more minutes. Take a hyperlapse at Walmart, bring it back on home. Ashley will be back from Walmart with stuff for next week and food and whatnot. But man, my beard is weird. Shaved my head too. I think that looks pretty good. But we'll finish doing this and then call it a night. So we'll see. Well, then we're going to try and get up at 3 in the morning. It ain't going to happen. But we're going to try and get up 3 in the morning and go down to the river. I got the jogging stroller set up. I got a cooler. I have a little bit of beer left over. She's got to get worms and stuff. And then we'll try and go fishing early. But I don't know. We'll see how that goes. So do this, call it a night. See you guys tomorrow.